The FBI says it is launching a new task force to investigate attacks and vandalism against Teslas and Tesla dealerships. The new director of the FBI, Kash Patel, calls the attacks domestic terrorism. Joining us now is our legal expert, Whitney Traylor. So is this unusual for the DOJ to get involved like this with a private company's issues?
Yes, I think it is. And it's not only the DOJ, it's also the FBI who's starting these investigations. It's the DOJ task force, but the FBI is getting involved as well. So for them to take such a active role in this specific company, yes, that is a bit unusual.
It may be clear why they're getting involved when it comes to Tesla, with Elon Musk involved with the government. What are the dangers here, though, about being able to do something like that?
Well, I think you have these issues of the government, the private public sector. And here, of course, if you're trying to promote one company over another, obviously that raises some serious issues. But here, I mean, the role that Elon Musk is playing, and then the fact that it's his company that's having these issues, I mean, this raises all kinds of red flags with respect to conflicts of interest. And so here, when you're having a government agency, the DOJ, the FBI, doing these investigations into a private company, I mean, it's somewhat unprecedented, and I think it's not a great precedent.
Well, hear me for a second, because this idea of it's being called domestic terrorism is a little perplexing to me. January 6th, that wasn't considered domestic terrorism, but people, throwing a Molotov cocktail at a Tesla, now that's domestic terrorism. Is there a legal definition here? Because color me confused.
Yeah, no, that's a great point, and I think you raise a great issue when you're looking at January 6th and this attack on the Capitol versus this private company. But yeah, the definition is activities that involved acts that are dangerous to human life, that are intended to coerce a civil population, to influence a policy of the government. So it's sort of, are you trying to take an action that's going to influence government acts? So by bombing Tesla, are you going to influence what the government does with respect to it? And I don't think that's the case at all. So this seems like, it seems a complete stretch. It seems a partisan issue. I mean, we obviously have seen how Elon Musk got involved in the election and what his role is now. So, no, I think it's bogus, really.
So does that just mean they can up their assets in fighting this, if you will? It doesn't really elevate what they might be doing with people they catch for this, or does it?
No, not necessarily. Yes, it would. I think I understand the question in the sense of, yes, if they actually were able to accuse somebody of domestic terrorism, yes, there may be greater penalties. Yeah, exactly right. So, yeah, the damages are significant. But how you classify this as domestic terrorism, I don't see that's a stretch. I mean, just the way that people are going after Elon Musk as it relates to his role in Doge, I don't see that being a domestic terrorism where you're trying to attack the government and the policies of the government. This is really about this one individual. So I think it's going to be a stretch. But yes, if they caught somebody and they were able to actually assert those claims, then there would be significantly more penalties.
Yeah. Well, they're targeting the wrong people. It's like the owners, these individual owners of Tesla are the ones suffering. And it's like, come on, guys, like let's focus in on, we understand, but you're just punishing folks who, trying to make a living and buy a nice car.
On those individuals, no, that's a great point. And one issue I looked at was if insurance might go up, because now if you own a Tesla, you may be, on the hook. And I don't think so. I mean, I think there's so many, the insurance is so convoluted, and there's so many issues that have to come into what goes into an insurance cost. So I don't think that's going to be the case, but that can certainly be an argument, because we saw with Kia and Hyundai in 2020, 2021, when people had found out how to steal them and went on TikTok, and insurers then didn't raise the price, they just stopped insuring them altogether. So I could see that happening down the road, but I think we're far away from that.
We shall see where it goes from here. Interesting topic. Good to see you as always. Whitney Traylor, our 9 News legal analyst.